it's Football Wahala, and we're back again, right here, enjoying ourselves and talking about nothing but football. We're talking about the Premiership, and we have lots to discuss, so stick around. We've seen clubs do some crazy moves, coaches, signings, and all that now. So I'm very interested in what teams you feel, be like maybe top 10 teams, unlikely teams to make the top 4 or top 6. So let's see, what team do you have in mind you think will get to top 10, top 6, top 4, or probably win the league?
So who's to go first?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, for the past, I think, 5 years, the favorites are always either Manchester City or Liverpool.
Okay.
And I don't think it's changing, especially from the perspective of Manchester City. I think they're still the favorite. I'm a Chelsea fan, but I still feel that Manchester City are the favorite, considering their latest signing, Greenish. But if I was to put it in a hierarchical order, or if I was to put it in my own priority, I feel Chelsea might actually clinch it this time with the signing of Romelu Lukaku, because Lukaku plays Tuchel's pattern, draw back and attack. Chelsea has a very, 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 very strong chance of winning the EPL this time. So my top 10 will be Chelsea, Man City, Manchester United, Arsenal, they're small boys.
Right. So you look at Arsenal like a top 6 team now, or just a top 10 team?
Well, maybe top 7.
Okay.
Because I don't see. Well, but Arsenal has made a bit of improvement. But Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal. God forbid. Chelsea, Manchester City, Man U, Liverpool. Then the fifth to be in between, probably Leicester, Aston Villa, and no, I don't see Tottenham doing anything.
Let me just try and get it, because ACA was trying to be like a politician. At first he said he sees Man City to be favorite.
So, they are always the favorites.
At the end of the day, when he started
he started
talking about Chelsea. He didn't say Man City, then probably Chelsea might overtake.
There's an if.
No, I won't agree. Chelsea signing Lukaku, I don't see that. That's what will make the difference.
Yeah.
Because why I'm saying this is that if Chelsea sign a player that so much is expected from, at the end of the day, that player won't do anything, because the pressure will be on him. And another thing is this: I always follow Chelsea based on their tradition. That if a coach do well in his previous season, his following season, it's always a ruckus whatsoever that will,
and that is because Chelsea managers are not necessarily backed up. Now there is a follow-up. We've won the Champions League, right? Now, you forking out almost 130 million is a statement to say, you know what, this is a consistency. We are not going back.
You have always been doing that for years. It's not Chelsea has only known.
Looking at all the positions, we need a top striker.
The question
is going for one of the best in the world.
The question is, Lukaku come in, how can you be able to manage the situation thereafter?
What situation?
Let me just, though you have mentioned your own this hierarchy. Now let me put my this thing. I agree with him in the first place saying Man City still have it all based on the hierarchy, because Aguero that was left out of Man City have less
Impact.
last season. So they still did well. They still win the league without even Aguero making up to even 60% of performances.
Yeah.
So that's why I will still go with Man City. Probably I can agree that Chelsea is a contender. I
Use the word a very strong, not just a contender.
That's
a very strong. No, you should use the proper.
Let it finish.
I will finish because Man U can still take away Chelsea.
It's not possible.
The only obstacle Man U still have is not Chelsea.
Sancho.
The obstacle they have is Man City. Because in the last 2-3 seasons now, they have been ahead of Chelsea in the league. Yes, Man U is the one that wants to be in between Man City and Liverpool.
And yet
they were able to break Liverpool, but they couldn't be able to break Man City.
But we won the Champions League.
We are talking about Premiership.
I don't care. I know. I'm trying to invent it.
It's only Manchester United in England that did better in both the Premiership and Champions League. Every other person, any year they are winning the Champions League, they are foul when it comes to the Premiership. So it's only Man U that have retained the two. So even when Liverpool is winning the Champions League, they couldn't do well in the Premiership. So it's only Man U that has the pedigree. So if Chelsea wins the Champions League, that doesn't mean the Premiership is for them.
So complete your.
Now, if I want to compete it now, like I said now, Man City is still the favourite. Why let me still use this word? The strong contenders to overtake.
Very strong.
Man City is both Man U and Chelsea.
So I put them in a tie.
Man U has slight edge based on what has been happening. Yes, Man U has slight edge based on what has been happening. Okay. Then probability is Liverpool now in the top 4. I'm not seeing when I mentioned Tottenham when he was calling, he said no to Tottenham. The coach that handling Tottenham now, Espinal to Dos Santos.
Yeah, I love him.
If you look at it very well, in the last 2 seasons before this last season, he have been helping Wolves to getting into that contender situation.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, they were now that he has gotten a team that you and I know is better than Wolves, which is Tottenham, and see him as a pretender. Because I can't calculate all those other 4 as a contender. Why there are some people that I would call them pretender that fortunately rather for them, they might break into that top 4 if there is lapses in any of these 4 teams, which is Chelsea, Man City, Man U or Liverpool. Tottenham can break in, Leicester can break in. Likewise, I don't see any other.
In West Ham?
West Ham, no. At the end of the day, those ones will still be a down pretender. As in, they can only make top 7, top 8.
Are you sure they almost made top 4 and almost took Chelsea out of the top 4 last season? So
you know, I have problem with those kind of clubs that instead of them to not take a step higher, before you do it, they will come.
Well, you never can tell because Leicester was once a club like that. Like they just came up like that. They won the league and they've been contenders for top 4 position.
That's true.
So it could happen too because
that
2015
since then they've never even make it to top 4.
Yeah, but
even though they don't fight for the league, I expect them that one of those years they will have made top 4, either being in 3rd position or 4th position. But they've never make it into top 4, so they still make themselves a pretender. They've never made themselves a contender, though they always try. But I expect them to be like, you know, Tottenham in his days. Tottenham made top 4 like 4 to 5 complete seasons consecutively. They were in the Champions League slots. So that's why I'm still tipping. Even I'm tipping Tottenham ahead of Leicester this time around.
Really?
Yes.
Why? Is it because of the coach? Has there been any significant improvement on the team?
You see,
I might want to agree with you on that.
Yes, because this coach.
You agree with him?
Yes. Let us be. No.
I'm also agree with you.
Yes, let us be factual to ourselves.
Okay.
This coach helped Wolves a lot.
Yes.
He did a lot of things. It's only that Wolves do not have the expenses,
The pedigree
or the resources to maintain more than where they were. So if you look at it now, Tottenham can do something. You understand? Like now they have been spending the money, but after if Wolves did well this season, they will sell out the key players. This man will still retain.
Talking about spending the money, mind you have been able to spend the money and acquired Sancho, right?
And Varane.
Yeah.
Then you have the Man City that went ahead and got Grealish. Same as other teams, too, breaking the bank to get players. Now, very discuss transfers and everything, but don't you think these players coming in will like make a shuffle or change things? You know, the way things have been, don't you think buying all these players will change the hierarchy of things in the league?
One, there are a lot of things that involve what you said. One, are you buying the players to the right position? Is it that is what you really need? You understand? It's not that, oh, I'm having stomach pain, then I'm
taking paracetamol,
which is an headache one. So, like Manchester United, fine, I supported the buying of Sancho because Rashford has been off and on, and then Rashford thought he is the on and on. That's why I like a team whereby everybody is competing for a particular position.
Yeah.
But if you believe that you are the on and on in that position, man, that will be lapses in you because you felt nobody here. That is it. But that's why you see somebody like Rashford, he knew that despite his going down, he will still feature tomorrow. But when you see the way Guardiola puts up Man City, he even make a rhyme telling no that man, you have somebody that is ready to take your position if you are not doing well.
Just like Chelsea.
You understand? Agree, just like Chelsea. Chelsea to me, they have it all. But to me, I don't want them. I don't know why they are still going for a name like Lukaku. I want them to go for an unknown name, somebody that is hungry enough that want to make name.
In as much as I've been agreeing with you since, I disagree with you now on this. Now, Chelsea needs a top striker.
Of course.
Yeah.
Chelsea don't have the liberty to experiment on somebody who might or who will not. It's one thing for you to have probably a Lukaku right now, and you say you want to get maybe another player who might probably understudy him or might be able to be given 1 or 2, 3 opportunities for him to show himself. We don't have that luxury right now. We sold Giroud, right?
Yeah.
That position is key, is relevant, is important. In fact, for them to be able to dip their hands in the pocket to bring out 130 million euros says a lot. They are desperate. But in as much as they are desperate for a striker, they will not go for anyhow striker. They will go for the best of the best. And right now, if I talk about strikers in the world, top 3 or top 4 strikers in the world, Lukaku will be there.
So
in fact, when we talk about top strikers, Lewandowski, Lukaku, Haaland, and those are pure natural strikers. And so, Chelsea going for one of the best is a statement already.
Let me buttress one point here. See, every named striker you have signed to Chelsea, there is always this pressure of, oh, are they going to perform? At the end of the day, that pressure always weighs them down.
But Lukaku
always creates controversy at the end of the day.
But Lukaku,
that is what will happen.
I understand.
I remember that this Lukaku has been in Chelsea before, that you guys never gave him a chance.
Lukaku played, in fact, let me tell you, no. Lukaku played 15 matches for Chelsea and scored 0 goals. A very terrible record. Let me not say terrible record. But don't you think he has a point to prove now?
But wait,
you think that is not also a motivation?
But wait, I want to ask.
No, it depends. Sometimes players strive on pressure, and some go underground on pressure. But I think Lukaku has gotten all the experiences. He has gotten all the backlashes, and I think right now he's at the peak of his prowess to make a difference.
Is that what Chelsea needs to move forward? As in, without him, are you saying Chelsea will not be a contender?
Chelsea will be a contender, but not a strong contender. We might just be We might not be there. We might be, yes, for first top 4, we are strong contenders. But for us to clinch the title, it will not be possible. Timo Werner, that probably misses goals like.
But mind you, it's not about who give you 23, 24 goals, because the team that produced the highest goal scorer in the last tournament, Tottenham, both Son and Harry Kane, they never in top 4.
Yeah, but the thing is that we're looking at the team holistically, and Chelsea is a complete team. Chelsea is a complete team. The only thing that they lack is the finisher. And let's not forget, Tuchel is what's his name? Kai Havertz is also can be used as a false 9. Now you are only boosting the attack to have. I don't see this person, what's his name, Timo, sitting down on the bench more often. You know,
it's an utility player.
Exactly. And let's not forget we have the Moroccan wizard. Let's not forget we have Pulisic. Let's not forget we have Lampard's first son. What's his name? Mount. No, the attack is going to be very, very massive. So, like I said, the signing of Lukaku is going to make Chelsea a very strong contender, because we have a lot of attacking prowess, but we still need the person who will deliver goals. It's not just about attacking, it's about the end result, because goals win you matches. Yes, it's good for you to defend, but it's also good for you to get to the goals, and that's what Lukaku is being signed up for.
So you've heard us discuss this. If you have your own comment, please share with us in the comment section. We would like to hear what you're thinking. And if you've enjoyed the content, also give us a like and share the video with your friends. If it's the first time, please do well to subscribe. We really, really appreciate that. And also click on the bell icon so you get notifications whenever we upload. So I'm your host, Noise the Voice, asking you to join us next time to discuss football, because as we know, your football, Wahala, no they finish. So stick around for our predictions coming right up.